What up, what up, what up? It's your girl Free coming at you guys with another exclusive vlog. I'm in the lovely city of Los Angeles, and I'm so happy to be bringing you guys an interview from YID. Say what's up to the people.
What's poppin'?
All right, so we're in LA, but I know you're not from LA.
Yeah.
Let the people know where you're from and who you are.
I'm from West Oakland, the Bay Area, Acorn projects. I go by YID, Kansas City YID, shit, basically.
Okay. All right. So, West Oakland.
Oakland.
What area is that?
It's West Oakland. It's the west, the east, and the north. But I'm from the west. It's only like 3 to 4 known hoods in West Oakland, basically. But I'm from that part. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you said the Acorn projects?
Yep, Acorn projects, legendary.
All right. Yeah, I've heard some things about them, and I was seeing some things on the internet. You guys are very notorious in Oakland.
Yeah, we the only project, so for sure.
So what? Okay, so if you guys are the only projects, what are everybody else's hoods called?
It's just streets. Like they just got street names and shit like that.
All right, and so those projects you would say are pretty dangerous, right?
Mine?
Yeah, the Acorn projects.
Everybody gonna say that shit dangerous, but like you say, we notorious. Like we more known than any other hood in Oakland for sure.
Okay.
Like, that's a fact.
Okay. All right. Tell us a little bit of background of like that area, growing up over there in that area. What was it like for you?
It was normal for me. Like from my point of view, it was normal, but to somebody else, it probably wasn't. Same shit, same struggle. Like growing up, single mom, me and my brother, partners and shit. Been to jail at 12. Just the normal shit.
Okay.
Normal shit.
So, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, so you're a little bit older. Most
Yeah.
niggas I get on here are younger than that.
Yeah.
So, was it? Because we've heard a lot of notorious stories about that area. Was it bad like that when you were coming up? Was it still the same?
Yeah, it was bad, but see, I was younger when like you got niggas like Mac Blast and Weezy F Max and shit. I was probably like 10, 8, 11 probably when they went to jail and shit, but it was bad. I stayed in the project, so I'm hearing the gunshots. I'm seeing people get laid out. I'm seeing all the type of shit. My cousin died when he 14 years old. So it was bad for sure. It ain't too different, but it's like I wasn't around to just tell you all the facts about that type of shit. Cause I wasn't hanging with them niggas that was way older than me.
Right.
But it's the same shit going on for sure.
Right. Okay, so, because Oakland is one of the most known places that doesn't actually have, like, street gangs as far as, like, Bloods and Crips.
Right.
You guys have, what do you guys have? Sections? Streets?
We got hoods, but some people would be banging, like, a gang after their homie name or some shit like that. So it's more like that. You feel me?
Okay. All right. And so, when would you say that you hopped off the porch and you started going outside and getting involved in the shit?
Early as hell, shit, like 8, but not doing no crazy shit. But like, far as like scamming, like like when I'm 8 years old, we going to San Francisco, we scamming for money and shit, throwing rocks at cars, just a little bad shit, doing a little shit like that, for sure.
Okay, and because the reason I'm asking these questions is based off of the music.
Right.
You seem like you lived a certain lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I want to get into like when did that lifestyle come about and how did you, come about that versus like playing sports or doing other shit.
I tried that too.
From the music, it's giving street nigga.
I did. I played a few like basketball and flag football and shit growing up too. It wasn't just all the way. My brother, my cousins and them, like it was a dude in my neighborhood. He used to coach and shit, and we just got on his team. I did it for probably like 1 year, 1 summer or some shit. It ain't last like that. I ain't really care for sports. Like I tell this nigga all the time, like, I don't watch basketball at home or football and shit on TV. Like I don't really care for it. I be trying to get into it now, but I tried to show when I was younger. It just wasn't for me. I feel like I fell in love with rap more when I was young because we used to do that type of shit too, like freestyle and shit. But yeah.
Okay, so Was there ever a time in your life growing up, you said your mom was single?
Yeah.
Was she always like around? Was there a time where you had significant time by yourself, where you was outside doing shit? You know, tell us a little bit about that.
My mom was around, but we lived in a project, so it's like we was always going outside. Like, we was always outside, me and my brother. So it's like we raised each other. No dad around and shit like that. So we had to learn from the shit we got outside. So, like I say, I jumped off the porch 8, but I wasn't doing no crazy shit. Like, I ain't get into no shit like that till I was 12 years old when I first went to jail and shit like that for robbery and shit. But
how long did you do when you went that time?
I did a year juvenile hall, then 6 months on ankle monitor.
Did you go back after that?
Hell yeah, I went back. Damn, it seemed like I was cursed after that shit. I went back damn near.
From 12
every fucking month, damn near. I swear to God.
Till when? When did you stop going? Or are you still going?
My last case, I just came home from jail when I started rapping. I was like 18, and I ain't been back. Well, I've been back since, but like bonding out and shit like that. But
so when you were out in the streets and shit, was there any like older influences you had? Who were you outside with?
Everybody I hung around was older than me. Like, I'm the youngest one out of all my people. Like, my day one partners and shit, they all like at least 2-3 years older than me. So I was just running behind them, following behind them, basically, type shit. But I always was a nigga with my own mind, no matter how young I was. Like, I ain't never been a follower, but it's like I'm on with my niggas on, I'm on my brother on. You feel me? So that's what that came from.
Okay. And what age was it that you felt like you had to start doing shit on your own, getting shit on your own? Like, what age did you, like, kind of come into your independence?
Like money and shit?
Yeah, money, all that. Just, like, you not going to mommy for everything.
Around 12. Doing that robbing and shit, like, around that time, because we outside and it's like, we catching BART from West Oakland, East Oakland, you know, we trying to get fly and shit, so it's like I ain't gonna keep asking my mama for shit, and the shit that I want, she really ain't finna just be paying for the shit that I want. It's like you gonna get what you need, but all that extra shit,
right?
You feel me? So around that time,
how many people out there in Oakland do you feel like went through that same struggle? Because I'm noticing like this past 2 years, the robberies out there in your area have like skyrocketed. Now, but has that always been going on?
See, right now that shit is retarded.
It's out
that's
of
some
control.
Bum shit now.
Like,
that's some bum shit, niggas.
And it seems like they're all pretty young from their silhouettes.
I ain't feeling the breaking car windows and shit. That shit.
It's a machine.
And they robbing old people and shit. Like we wasn't on that type of time.
Y'all, okay, so let us know what type of time you were on, because the viewers are gonna think that that's the type of time you're on, because it's all Oakland. You see what I'm saying? So let us know, like, when you were young coming up, like, what were you on that's different from that shit?
And shit wasn't popular when I was like 12, 14. That shit wasn't popular. It was house licks, and it was shit like just regularly robbing like people, regular niggas like us and shit. It wasn't no old people and
regular civilians,
shit like that. It wasn't none of that.
So there was some type of like sense to it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, sure. Now let me ask you this: if you can answer, if you feel comfortable, was it niggas that were regular civilians that you guys were more so doing it, or was it niggas that y'all were enemies with, that y'all was catching slipping type shit?
Some of that, sometimes that too, but it was just like
random.
It was random shit.
Okay.
It was random shit.
All right. And so, as far as like growing up goes, when you were outside, like, was there ever times where, because I'm trying to give my viewers a view of Oakland in a different sense than other that area. For me, if I pulled up, what would happen? With y'all not knowing me and me not being from there, is it a safe area for regular people to pull up? Yeah. Like, was it always safe for you? Was there a moment? I know you say you were born there, right? You grew up there. Was there ever a moment where it wasn't safe for you around there?
Hell no, I'm always safe around there. I got shot in my own hood, but that's like normal.
Right.
Know? But it's always safe. If you a female, so ain't shit gonna happen to you. Niggas might try to holler at you or some shit, but a lot of people could pull up, man. It ain't, you feel me? A lot of places you could pull up as long as you ain't just looking over suspicious and, you feel me? You come around there on some weird shit, but if you just come and slide through with some shit, but as far as posting and trying to hang and just walking around that motherfucker, nah, you gonna get talked to for sure.
Right. Mm-hmm. What do you feel like from what you've seen, because you know you're only 27.
Yeah.
You weren't there for everything that's happened in that area.
Uh-huh.
Why do you feel like you guys are the most hated projects, hood area in Oakland, or the most notorious, you know, whatever it is? Are you guys the most hated? They say on the internet you guys are the most hated.
Really the most loved. Niggas love us. They just can't fuck with us. That's just the truth about it. You know, niggas love us. They want to be from down there. They want to hang with us, but they can't.
Okay.
Feel me? That's just all that shit is. We the most niggas. We got the most sauce in Oakland. Like, everybody get they shit, they style from us. Like, niggas that come around try to suck the game up and run off with the shit. But we them niggas for real. That's all it is.
Well, outside of that, why do you think they don't like y'all?
I told you. They really want to fuck with us, but they can't. We not friendly. So it's like,
okay.
We ain't just letting anybody get up under this shit. So it's like, when you can't, then it's like, you ain't got no choice but to hate this shit.
Okay.
Like,
did you have growing up, like, older brothers and shit that were out in the streets and shit before you even came about?
I mean, my mom and my brother, it's just us three in the household. He 2 years older than me, though, but we kind of both was in the same shit at the same time, though. Like, I went to jail before him. That nigga...
Is he still alive?
Nah, he passed.
That's Kane, right?
Nah, that's my older guy brother.
Oh, okay.
That's, Kansas City. My brother, Thule, though. But, yeah. We jumped off the porch around the same time. I went to jail before him at 12. This nigga gonna say...
This is your blood brother?
Yeah. I'm telling, man, my little brother went to jail before me, bruh. I swear to God. A week later, this nigga caught a case. I said, this nigga stupid.
How old was he when he passed away?
That was 3 years ago, so I was, 4, 5? So he was probably like the same age, 27 right now.
Oh, okay, so he's only a couple years older than you.
Just 2.
What was you guys' relationship like growing up? And let us know, like, what happened, if you can, about, like, him passing away and stuff.
It was regular, brother, love each other, hate each other type shit, always fight. But we was hella close, though, like, best friends, for real, like, everyday shit, on the phone every day, meeting up every day, shared all our memories together, for real.
Right.
But he passed from a car crash, though, him and my other partner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like his best friend, basically, they died in a car crash. He went on no street shit and all like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But was he also in the streets as well as, like,
nah,
you?
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. He in all my videos and shit. You hear me say his name. He on a couple songs that I got. All type of shit.
And tell us about the other. I've heard you say Kane's name. That's his name, right? Kane.
Yeah.
I've heard you say that one before. Tell us about that. Who is that?
That's my older brother, basically, my god brother. That's what I represent, basically, Kansas City. Like, he was like a big role in this shit as well. I looked at him how I looked at Thule, so it's like he died on some street shit, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was with him, like, we was together for like 2 weeks straight, and I had ended up going to jail. And then that's when I found out he died and shit. My mama told me over the phone and shit.
So you found out he died when you were in jail?
Yeah.
Okay. But you had just seen him?
We was together, yeah.
Okay.
He died like a few weeks after I called my case, like, type shit.
Okay.
But that was my big brother for sure. Like,
he was your age as well?
Nah, he was older than me as well. Like, everybody, all of them older than me.
You like older people, huh?
It's just, I'm just the youngest ones, that's all.
Yeah.
And it's just like, we all family, like, we all from the same hood, so they embrace me, like little bro.
Now, was he your everyday partner? Like, it was somebody you was already always with?
Yeah, every nigga I'm naming or naming songs, it's like, they from day one, like, I grew up with them, type shit. Like, they been around, for sure. But that's what was my everyday brother, for sure.
And had you lost anybody else before that? Significant? Like that?
Yeah, a few people, shit.
Like friends-wise, not like aunties and grandmas and stuff.
Yeah, Dolo, shit. My cousin D Skrilla, shit. My cousin Davon, Lil Reese. It's a few more people I ain't naming, but yeah, I lost a few people.
How do you, with you being so young, I'm pretty sure you lost those people when you were younger. Mm-hmm. How do you cope with that? Like, now it's like of the norm for the younger generation to like lose their friends. I've lost so many niggas that I'm friends with that I've interviewed within like the last 2 or 3 years, but when I was growing up, it wasn't like that. Niggas wasn't dying. I kind of grew up in an area where people I knew were dying, but it wasn't nobody that was like right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for you being so young, like, how do you cope with that shit? Like, how do you deal with losing so many people and still keeping your head on straight?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. Like, I just keep moving, because it's like that shit could happen to anybody. So it's like you can't get yourself in your feelings to where you can't think. You feel me? Can't.
Right.
You know, you gotta still be aware and shit. So it's like I just go as the days go, for real. Like, I'm still coping, but you know,
Right.
that shit just ain't hitting me how it's supposed to.
Right. How long has it been for your god brother? How long has it been since he passed away?
11 years. His day was just on the 8th. When was that? Yesterday? 2 days ago? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, rest in peace to both of them.
Yeah, for sure.
How much do you feel like growing up in Oakland inspires your sound and your music? How much do you feel like the streets are a part of what you talk about?
Shit, that shit like...
And how do they inspire?
90% of my music. Because it's like, it's my life. So all I rap about is my life. If you hear my music, it's like I'm speaking on shit that I've been through, you know, and shit like that. But I kind of trying to move away from that shit, though. I don't really like talking about that shit no more. It's getting old to me.
Right.
Type shit.
So, do you feel like it's because it's kind of like a never-ending story? It's like the shit that you rapping about is gonna keep going on. So it's like new topic, or why do you feel like it's getting old to you?
It's just the energy. I wanna create some new energy. You know, that's it. It's just the same. I've been rapping about this shit for damn near 7 years. Like, I could put it in so many different ways and so many different words, but it's still like, you know, it's the same stories. It's like, you know,
right. Okay,
I understand that. Trying to rap about touching these millions and shit.
Right. Different shit.
Exactly.
Trying to give them something different.
Because I can always go back and tell them about some shit in the hood. That shit,
right.
That shit is
because it's your life.
Yeah. But I gotta show progression and me actually getting further with this shit. Not
right.
Just...
And I think that's good, because it shows growth. Exactly. And your supporters will want to know, like, you're growing as a person. You know, growing up as you grow up, the music is growing up as well.
I really want to cater to the females more, though.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should, because we really do like when niggas like rap to us or talk to us. That's why we take to NBA Youngboy so much, because he's always mad at a bitch and we always mad at a nigga. But when he be speaking, like,
it's real shit.
It's real. It's like, fuck that
shit.
bitch. I feel you, Youngboy. Like, fuck that bitch. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like Rob 49 is kind of getting into that too. He's making more music for the women. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I fuck with
Rob. He's making more music for the women, I noticed too. Because my little nieces yesterday was like, oh, we love Rob 49. You need to interview him.
Even Skillet Baby.
Yeah.
Gorgeous shit.
Exactly.
Going crazy.
Like, we like hearing shit like that. And then we like hearing it from niggas.
Right.
We love hearing it from niggas. So when were you first introduced to music? Tell us, like, the whole music story. How you got into music. How you became who you are. All the shit. From beginning to end.
I been had people doing music and shit, like I told you, the Mac Blast, he was making, you know, songs and shit for the hood. We was all listening to that type of shit. Jada, nigga named Jada, he was doing shit. A few more other people I had in the hood, my cousins and them. They all was doing music for real, but I didn't think I wanted to do the shit. You know, I'm like, that shit lit. But then I went to jail, to the little camp shit, and then they had a studio in there, and I had made like a song or two, but I always knew how to rap, because when we was younger, we was making little diss tracks and shit, you know, little funny ass shit,
right? So
we knew how to rap for sure, but that was just on some playing shit. And then when I started seeing motherfuckers was actually getting far, you know, Waka Flocka came down there, Lil Durk and them came down there, then I'm like, damn, motherfuckers really could get somewhere with the music shit. So like, when I get out of jail, I'm gonna do that shit. Came home.
So what age would you say this was when that came about?
Well,
when you were in jail, you say you were in jail making music, right?
I was 16, 17. Like 16, 17.
So you would say you were in jail most of your life? Up until
childhood,
your childhood.
Yeah.
For
sure.
How was that for you in jail from growing up? Like, how was that?
It don't seem like it, because it's like every time I went to jail, from the first time I was going, like I told you, it was like months after months or shit like that, month after month. But then I was just doing long stretches after that, as far as group homes and shit. Like I was in a group home for like 2 years, then got out, went to jail probably for another year or something, and then went to the camp for like another 2 years. So it was shit like that.
So, but you being a kid in jail, did you ever do like kid time in prison?
Like YA?
Like, did you ever go to prison as a kid?
Nah.
Okay. So have you ever been to prison?
Nah. I ain't never been to prison before. God bless it.
So what is it, like county out there?
Nah, see, I'm speaking on juvenile shit. I've been to actual county though, adult county and shit. But like I say, I ain't never did just no long ass times in the county either. Like probably the longest I probably did was close to a month and shit like that. God forbid, I always had like lawyer money and shit to save me from that type of shit. But
was it hard for you when you very first started going to jail as a kid? Like being in there was like, how's juvie?
My first case, I was really like, I ain't gonna say I didn't give a fuck, but it was just like, cause I got friends in there too, right around my age.
Yeah, your whole crew was bad,
shit,
huh?
so it's like, I got niggas in there and shit. I'm just like, it's normal. Like
the whole crew was bad, is what he's saying.
Like,
all niggas
type shit. Mama coming to visit me, then my brother coming to jail. We in there together. Vic going to visit him together. That shit was crazy.
Okay, so you didn't have like no rough times when you went to jail?
Nah.
Okay.
Hell no.
All right. It wasn't hard for you to adjust?
No. I look at it different though. Like,
yeah, you wouldn't want to go in there now, huh?
Nah, because I got a son and shit, you feel me? So it's like, I'm actually out here living for some shit. I ain't just on no dumb shit.
Right.
Knowing
How old
I
is
can
your
do
son?
something. He 5.
Okay.
So it's like, I ain't doing no shit that could possibly land me in there. Like, I'm way sharper than I was then.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so back to the music story. So around 16, you said Waka Flocka came to where, Oakland?
He came to my projects, yeah.
Okay, and how did that happen? Because of you?
Nah, he Raven Justice put something together with one of my older partners and shit.
Okay.
And, they did a song called Hot Now. You probably heard the shit. It was a big ass song though. They had did the video down there.
Okay.
And that's how all that came about. I was at the video shooting shit. Then I just started getting in the studio mode rapping.
Okay, from 16.
Yeah, like 16, 17.
So the first time you went to the studio, let us know how that was. Tell us that experience. What did you do? Everybody always has crazy first time experience in the studio.
No, I did. It was easy for real. I just did like 1-2 songs. Then I shot the video, and that motherfucker went to like 300K.
Were you popular already in the city?
Basically, like yeah, from the west to the east, like people familiar with me for sure. But it's like everybody was behind it too, supporting the shit. That's what it was for sure.
So okay, so what song was that? The first song?
Hating on Me. It's called Hating on Me.
Okay. Where did you drop it first?
YouTube. Dang, it was on YouTube. It wasn't on no platforms, and then it was straight on YouTube. Like I didn't know shit about how the shit worked. Like I was really getting worked out money and all type of shit, just dropping videos on people's platforms. And I was touching millions of views and shit.
And you dropped that one with a video.
Yeah.
That was the introduction.
Yeah.
How at 16, 17 were you able to pay for studio time and shit? Like what were you doing? You didn't have a job?
Nah.
You was hustling? Or what?
Basically.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
So you dropped the song, and then after that, what happened? Once you dropped that song?
Still was in the studio making hella music, shit. Then I don't know what I dropped after that, but I was just dropping hella videos and shit. Really, I was just dropping hella shit, and they were just going up and up and up and up and up from there, for real.
So when did you drop Keep It On Me?
That was on my first project, so it was after I dropped that first video. I probably dropped that first project within like a few months, and that was on there. But I never looked at Keep It On Me. It didn't drop as a single, so I never looked at that song like it was just gonna be a big ass song and no shit like that.
Right, because it was just so. It was just a song. That means people listen to your tape.
Right.
Because if it wasn't a single, how the fuck did they know? Because the shit it went viral. Because I heard that shit in Bakersfield, but I didn't put two. I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't put the twos and twos together until late that it was you. I put that away. I put that together late. I'm not gonna lie. I used to sing that shit all the time, and I didn't put that together till late. But because I was asking to interview you off the other music, I didn't even know about that one yet. You know, that kind of came to me kind of late. But you put that on your first project. What was your first project called?
Stuck in the Field.
Okay, so did that come out after the first viral song?
Yeah, it came out after.
Okay. Hating on me. Do you feel like that was your breakthrough moment?
Hating on me?
Yeah.
Nah, hell nah. Well, that probably was after, huh? Yeah, that was after, but that wasn't really no breakout moment either.
So when do you feel like was your breakthrough moment?
It was either a song called "Going Through Some Shit" and "No Looking Back" and "Love and Loyalty." Those three was like the main 3 songs. Like that got you. Me, like with no features and no shit.
Right.
Like, yeah, for sure. Them 3 for sure. But "Keep It On Me" for sure took it over the top.
Okay. So what changed when all of this shit is going on? What's changing? Like, what's changing in your life as far as like the music, the people around you? What's going on around this time with you?
Everything the same, for real. Like, the shit not even really like phasing me, or I'm not even looking at this shit like, you know, it's some big shit happening. I swear, it's just like some regular shit. But the only thing changing is like shows. I'm doing shows damn near every fucking week, 2 weeks. And shit like that. I'm going on tour with niggas like Filthy Rich, Lil Bloods, and shit like that. Meeting different artists, you know, Mozzies and them, E40s and shit like that.
How old were you around this time when you were doing all this?
Probably 18.
Okay, 18.
19, yeah.
All right. And are you still getting in trouble at this time in the streets, or are you fully focusing on the music at this time, this point in your life?
50. It's like 50.
50.
Cause I got shot at my video shoot. It's a video called "Want Me." That was around like "Keep It On Me."
Okay.
I got shot at the video, so it was like I was still in the hood heavy every day, all day type shit. So.
How do you feel like you got shot at the video? You put the address out, or somebody just told somebody, or it was in a spot where?
It probably was just in a spot. Yeah.
Did you get shot?
Yeah.
Where did you get shot?
2 times. On my body?
Yeah.
I got shot in the ass and my leg.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that was the first time you ever got shot?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
2016 or some shit.
Did you get shot after that?
I get shot, I got grazed.
Why are they trying to kill you? Why don't they like you?
Music.
You feel like
the music.
What about the music?
Too lit.
It's not that good. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking, y'all.
Fucking
no,
niggas,
but
bitches and shit.
Well, listen, the music is lit.
Yeah.
But we know it ain't the music. What is it? What is it?
I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you this: the niggas that are shooting on you, do they make music?
Some of them.
Okay. So you have known ops that you beef with that make music as well.
Going nowhere.
You feel me? It's like you have known ops. Why do you have these ops? And when did this come about? When did you start having ops in the music and in real life?
See, no, some real shit. I'm gonna be real with you. I swear to God. I don't look at niggas as ops. I don't have no ops. I got people that hate me for I don't know what reason,
we'll call them
bro.
that. The people that hate him, not his ops.
Yeah,
we're gonna correct that. I'll correct myself. Y'all know I don't do that on here. The people that hate him.
I'm speaking for them.
No.
Like,
I know.
I don't look at y'all niggas like no ops. You feel me? So it's like whatever reason y'all hate a nigga for, y'all hate a nigga for. But it's like we gonna go back to the projects. My shit notorious. So it's shit that shit was going on before me.
Before y'all.
It's families and shit. You know, tied into shit, so it's like that's how this shit go for real.
Okay. So do you feel like the people out there that don't hate you, the people out there that don't like you, that hate you, do you feel like that situation with them was more inherited?
Most of them is, but I ain't gonna lie.
Or some of the shit new,
Some
fresh.
of them was partners with niggas first though too. Like
now, but
I grew up with some niggas that we don't be seeing eye to eye with.
Right, but a lot of this shit happened before you came about. So how is it still? Like, I get it though, cause family members. But outside of the family member portion of it, how is it still like spilling into your generation? I know the beef is like probably lifelong
because it's from hood. So it's like it's a hood thing. So if it's like, say if my son was growing up in the street shit, just off the simple fact where I'm from, And niggas that don't like me, that have kids as well. So when they grow up, they gonna know my daddy didn't fuck with that nigga. You know, my daddy did this to that nigga.
Right.
So it's already like my son already gonna be in the loop just like that.
Right.
So they not gonna like each other when they see each other type shit. It's like that, basically.
It's all inherited most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time it's like that.
Okay.
Niggas don't be having no choice. Because you got family members who ain't with nothing. But just off the simple fact, you as family, are you from that hood, a nigga gonna try to rob you or do some bitch ass shit when they see a nigga. It's shit like that.
Well, let me ask you this. Most people from that area in the projects are all family?
Basically, hell
Did you have to, because you grew up in the projects, did you have to take up the street life? Did you have a choice to not like be in the streets? Because you grew, like, you know, you grew up there. So, like, did you have a choice?
I probably did, but it was like,
you didn't see
it was kind of hard because it's like, the environment you grew up in, it's nothing. What else I'm gonna be doing? Where else I'm gonna go? My mama lived down there, so it's like, you feel me? What can I do for real? But I done seen some people grow up and actually not be involved at all and went to go play basketball and shit
Back to the rap beef. So that you wouldn't consider those people your oppositions, but they're niggas that don't like you. Now, has there been any songs made about you or anything where your name was actually like mentioned and you felt like you had to retaliate? Do you have any diss tracks out there that we can identify as a diss track? Like, everybody knows this is a diss track.
Yeah, my name done been said in a few songs, and subliminally my brother name, you know, shit like that. But I don't be giving a fuck about diss tracks. Like, when niggas say shit on songs, that shit be funny. Like, I don't be thinking I'm about to go make a song back, and that shit be funny as hell, bro. Like, cause it be like niggas be rapping about shit that they ain't even did or own.
Right.
Niggas be speaking third person. Like, I don't be caring about that shit.
Is that a big part of Oakland culture? Like, the streets?
Dissing?
The street shit? Yeah, dissing, the street shit.
Now,
like,
kind of. But it be like, see, niggas that I fuck with that do music, niggas don't be on that type of time for real. It's just like, niggas that don't fuck with niggas or don't like niggas be doing this shit because, like, y'all ain't got no buzz. Y'all ain't going nowhere. So y'all want to bring a nigga name up for a nigga to say something just so y'all can. But nah, we ain't feeding into that type of shit.
So, the people that are out here making the songs, do any of them have any traction like you? Are they even real? Because you know how, like, there's rapper niggas that beef with other main niggas? You know what I mean? Like, situation where a nigga is on your level could really see you from the shoulders type shit on it? Or is they just making music trying to really, like...
Niggas ain't... I ain't seen a nigga do a show. I ain't seen a nigga get a million views. I ain't seen nothing. Hey, I ain't seen a nigga do an interview, nothing. I ain't seen nothing. But a nigga be in his hood with some dirty ass shoes on and hella niggas in the video just talking shit. That's all I seen. I don't be seeing that shit.
And is there anything else going on like that that's outside of your city? Like,
what you mean?
Like, niggas don't fuck with you
outside my city?
Like, you know, it don't got nothing to do with the streets. Like, rap shit. Like, rap shit.
Outside my city?
Yeah. Like, I
ain't into it with nobody that I know. Outside the city? Hell no. Like, we be everywhere. Like, Atlanta and shit. Where else we be at? Come to LA, New York. Shit. We go to Texas. We don't be having no problems with nobody.
This is just like an Oakland thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't resonated to where it's affected you in the music world with anybody else. Now, is there certain niggas was there ever a time or opportunity where a bigger nigga might have fucked with the other messed up opportunity for you because of where you were from? Or niggas wanted to fuck with y'all, but because you were from the Acorn projects, they can't fuck with y'all. Has that happened with you?
Should be going on like that.
Was it something that you really wanted to do? And if so, like, how did that make you feel?
Like, did I want to work with somebody that...
Like, was it an opportunity you knew, like, a nigga didn't want to fuck with you for a certain reason because of where you're from, but you wanted to work with that person? Has that happened?
I mean, yeah, but I can't really just pinpoint and say. I could say, for me, I could be like, that's probably why, but I can't say.
Oh, so it's never been like...
I can't speak for them and say, that's why, nigga, but I could feel like that's damn...
So, yeah, it hasn't happened that you know of.
Yeah.
But you know, like, it probably was with certain stuff. Yeah.
See, me, I don't get into the politics if it ain't Oakland or some shit that I got going on. I don't get into other niggas' politics, like, at all.
Now, what other cities are involved in all of this shit that Oakland got going on? Is San Fran somehow swingled into that.
It can be mixed because some niggas fuck with other niggas from other cities. Like,
But
I fuck with some niggas in the city and shit like that, but I don't blame them niggas if they go fuck with some niggas that don't fuck with me. Like, I don't be on that type of time. You feel me? Like,
right.
I don't be giving a fuck. As long as a nigga ain't on no weird shit, I can't knock a nigga for what he fuck with. Especially if a nigga do music with a nigga. Like, it's music.
Right.
I ain't saying I don't want to see them niggas do no music and get on. I don't give a fuck what they do.
Anybody else that your side don't get along with, would you do a song with them?
They gotta pay me.
Okay, so you would do it for money. It's not just, you're not like that affected in what's around you. How much?
Because I told you I don't look at niggas like ops.
Okay. That's a really good, smart question. You's a tricky nigga. Hey, ain't nobody ever tried to trick me on the interview. He thinks he's slick, y'all. I'm in this nigga head, though. He's a troll.
I don't look at niggas like ops.
But how much? How much?
Probably like a 10 ball. Like a 10.
10,000?
Yeah, like a 10
okay.
Ball. That ain't with the video either.
So. No, wait, no vid? How much with the vid?
15.
And okay, let me ask you, would it be like whole session like this in the studio?
We ain't getting in the studio.
Okay, no
like
stew,
that,
no
nah,
stew.
just send me the
just
record.
Send it over.
Yeah, nah, get it back to you.
Okay, all right. So, Tim Ball. Okay, so you really do feel like nobody over there would have nothing to say? Would you have to check in before you did it and call the higher ups?
On some respectable shit, but niggas don't. Not to say it like that, but niggas that fuck with me and know me, they don't question my moves. Like,
right.
If I make a move, they know I ain't doing it on no out of pocket shit, or like they know, like me, like for sure.
Okay.
Like my mama from like I'm really like a project baby that just, you know.
Right.
Hell no.
Yeah, you're respected over there.
Yeah.
They're gonna know it's not if you're doing something outlandish as such. Now,
sure.
Has anything like that ever happened over there? The mix of that mingle.
Doing a song with somebody?
Yes, like between y'all and anybody y'all don't fuck with. So nobody has done anything like that from over there. Okay. All right. Because I've got niggas on here that said both, you know? I've done a lot of street niggas from LA, from different hoods in LA. Some niggas was like, shit, yep, I'll do it. And some niggas was like, hell no. I'm not gonna do it.
It's like, if a nigga did something to if a nigga personally I know did something to somebody that I love, hell no.
Okay.
But it's like, a lot of niggas ain't did nothing for real. So it's like, it's no problem for me. Like, you know?
And how would the video go about? If they did pay for the video, how would that go about?
I'm gonna shoot my scene where I'm at.
Okay, so no one's ever seen each other.
Shit in how you do it.
Okay, no one's ever seen.
Cause I like I told you, this nigga ain't friendly. I don't want to be friends. Like, it's business. It ain't no come together and parlay. Like,
okay,
shit business.
All right. I wanted to get a background of your area because you guys are very known, and I don't think a lot of niggas from there do interviews to where somebody can actually speak for y'all in a light outside of what everybody thinks.
Right.
So I felt like you're younger, you've seen things, you grew up in shit, you would be the perfect person to set the record straight on shit that people might think about your area or whatever the case is. Because I heard things about your area when I told different people I was going to interview you and shit. They definitely was like, okay, his area is very known. Like, that area is a very known, I won't call it a hood, but area in Oakland. Just like how there's different shit here in LA and there's ones in Bakersfield and shit like that. So I'm not asking them to be messy. I'm not asking those questions to be messy.
No,
even though
good. They ain't to me.
Okay, good. Because I definitely want, I feel like your supporters may not get this side of you and you may not talk this in depth about your life or where you grew up. I mean, have you done an interview this in depth where you talk this much about that area?
I ain't gonna lie. You got the exclusive. This is the first time me speaking on shit
anything.
Like
that. And you didn't say anything bad or incriminating at all.
Hell no.
But you just, I'm pretty sure niggas may feel
this
like...
what they want to hear. This what they've been waiting for me to say. 5 interviews out. Shit.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't.
And do you do a lot in the LA area? Like over here, is this your first LA?
Yeah, this is
my... interviewer podcast?
Nah, this is like my second or third, nah. Yeah, it's like my third.
Tell us a little bit more about the music. How do you decide what you're going to execute and how you're going to come up with your projects and shit like that, and what you need in the studio and what inspires you and, what you want to give to your supporters when you set out to make music? Let us know about that.
I just go off my mood. I just go off moods for real. I don't really need shit in the studio. Like, for real. Like, my brother probably, if anything... some hard ass beats, you know. But it's like the way I come up with like projects and shit. I just make music, you know. I just make music. That's all. I don't really think too deep into this shit. Like I just make music.
So you don't even like say, okay, I'm gonna make a song about this or I'm gonna make a song about that. You just go out and
I go off the beat, like whatever vibe the beat give me. Then I'm gonna just get in the mood to talk about this or talk about that. It's like if it's a party beat, if it's a struggle beat or shit like that.
Do you freestyle?
Lately I have been, but I usually write too.
Okay, how do you decide when you gonna do which?
It depends on the beat. Like if I really like the beat, fuck with the beat hella hard, like I'll be like I gotta really take my time with this shit. But if I'm just going to the studio on some shit because I've been fucking with a producer now, he just been cooking up in front of me with the beats. So I've been just in there with him and he'll just make it in front of me. Then I'm just thinking on the spot type shit. Like the tape I just dropped, I think most of those was off the top.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, those sound like every single song is a slap. It only got like 8 songs on there, huh?
Yeah, like 6 then.
Yeah, and every single song was a slap. There's one, I don't remember the name of it, but it's more like a softer type of beat.
Beat they're talking about Dangerous.
Yes, Dangerous. I think that's
whole 100.
Yeah, like I was vibing to that one yesterday.
Man, I had shot the video, the last video on that bitch, but this camera nigga ran off my video.
And what do you mean he ran off?
That nigga ain't answering for me. It's been a month. Nigga ain't bid me back nothing.
What's he gonna do? Put it on his page?
I don't know.
You could get it taken off.
I don't think he gonna do that. I think his little bitch ass just took the money. It's only $300, like.
But he did the video though, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't get it. Like, nigga, you came out, shot the fucking video. I don't get that shit. I be having a problem with a lot of camera niggas, bruh. They be weird, bruh.
So that's the thing, because I heard somebody saying something about the cameramans and they be doing little stuff. They worse than the producers. What do they do?
Producers be doing some whole shit too.
Yeah, I heard the producers do it too.
I swear.
So, what do the cameramans do? What was like the weirdest thing you had happen?
That was one of the weirdest things for sure. But it's like, what's another one? Niggas just take hella long. Like, they'll tell you, I'm gonna get it back to you this day. Or they'll take hella long to get the motherfucker back. What else? They just do weird shit, bro. They just be doing weird ass shit.
So they
and they don't really take they don't really like take their time when they do the video. They just give you some bullshit back, think you're gonna be cool with it. Like, nigga, I just paid you hella money.
Right. Now, do they tell you? Because I know some cameramen will tell you, like, give me a little bit more money and I'll give you a better.
Because I don't got no problem with paying no nigga. Like,
right, I'm pretty sure you don't.
Yeah, I always pay. So it's like, they let you know, like, if you want extra this, extra that, pay the extra. So whatever I want, I'm paying for it. That's the thing.
Okay.
I'm an easy nigga to work with too, so it ain't like I be on no bullshit or no.
Yeah, you're really chill.
Yeah,
like, even the whole interview and shit, you're really chill. Like, you kept your word on the time and everything, showed up on time. He was very professional, y'all.
I'm like that with everybody, though.
Yeah.
Like, because I be wanting the same shit. When a nigga come fuck with me for a feature or a video and shit, I appreciate that shit. So,
do you do a lot of features? Because I noticed you don't, like, you don't have a lot
of features. I got a lot of features, like, for my old music shit, but lately I ain't been doing, because I don't like to water myself down no more, like, with just hella features type shit.
Right.
Like, nah.
Is there, like, any Oakland rappers you fuck with? It doesn't seem like outside of your clique you fuck with, you know, anybody from Oakland. How is that? Is there politics? It's
politics, but it's really not even just hella rappers though. When you think about it, from Oakland, it's not. You got like All Black.
I fuck with him. Shout out to All Black.
Niggas like Fredo Bags and it ain't really too many rappers like that from Oakland. That's the thing. And but like when you say the Bay now, it is.
Do you feel like right now the Bay has a significant sound? Like, not the Bay, Oakland. We know the Bay does. Do you feel like Oakland has a significant sound? Like, when we hear it, we know that's Oakland.
You can't even identify that shit right now. Everybody just trying to sound like another nigga.
Who do you feel like they're trying to sound like the most?
Anybody right now. That's the thing. Everybody just trying to sound like anybody. Let a new nigga come out right now that's talking some shit on a whole nother wave. You gonna start hearing that shit down there. Like, niggas be just copying, bruh. Niggas be copying. Only niggas who I could say really got the wave that's sticking with it down there is a nigga like Lil Bean, a nigga like Lil Yee, a Pete. I ain't gonna lie, even the little young jock niggas that they got their own wave and they sticking with they sound.
The EBK niggas?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
a
they're
lot of niggas
Stockton
in
niggas.
Oakland, they don't be sticking with shit.
Yeah.
Like Young Boy, the niggas sound like Lil Baby, the niggas it's all type of shit.
Did you guys have an identifiable sound? Oh, the E40, right?
I mean, that was
OC.
That was a bass sound, but that wasn't in their time though. Yeah, and there wasn't no young niggas doing this shit around them niggas time. It was all older niggas, like Too Short and them niggas.
Okay. Who did you guys have from Oakland before, like, you and different people started coming out? Like, who was popular from Oakland?
Shit, the Filthy, the only nigga. Cookie Money, them type of niggas.
You said Filthy and who?
Cookie Money.
Cookie Money, okay.
Yeah, Filthy and Cookie Money was probably.
So
else?
did you?
Oh, Lil Blood, Lil Goofy.
Oh, I did forget Little Blood is from there. Shout out to Little
sure.
Blood. I'm cool with Little Blood. Shout out.
He the main one, matter of fact, from Oakland. That's what the sound was. A Lil Blood.
Okay.
It was back at the sound. Niggas like him.
And he just kind of created that sound.
Yeah. Like he was one of the founders for sure. But like I say, I had niggas in my hood too. Like it was a wave too going on in my hood until all the new shit came about.
Okay, so you're not in any wave. Where would you say you kind of fit in, or did you feel like you created your own?
I created the way. See, when I started rapping,
you shit
I was
like
the first
a LA nigga, but you don't sound like a LA nigga.
I was the first young nigga in Oakland that popped off with music before a lot of young niggas start getting into the music shit. So my sound was really just like shit. It was like an Acorn sound. Shit, to be real, it was an Acorn sound. Cause the beats don't sound like they from nowhere for real. Like, you know. The beats was the bait from some Bay beats and shit. So, like
are there other rappers from your projects?
Yeah.
Okay, name some of those. And like, do you feel like y'all all kind of have like the same flow, or are they different from you?
They kind of different, but we all on the same type.
Do they rap with you,
shit.
or they just niggas you know?
Rap with me for sure. Like
Slime,
you feel me? Smack P, he for sure. Perp was one of them. Shit. Millie. Young New. Shit. Doogie. A little nigga named Kato. Shit. He
Kato.
Crazy, yeah.
Kato and this bitch go off. I just seen him on stage because he was at ASM the Bobsters concert, and I interviewed ASM. So he was like I was on the side filming while Bob was like performing, but he was like right there. Yeah. So it's crazy because like
he one of the littest ones right now too. Like far as if it's not me doing the music shit, it's him for sure right now.
Right. And do you fuck with All Black? Like, are you and him cool? So his sound is different from everybody else's from Oakland. Does anybody else? Yeah, like I don't.
That's because he got some LA shit too in it, and you can hear some LA little shit in his lingo for sure.
But I feel like the shit talking in the bar for bar, that's for sure in your music and his, because like you're just like right there.
See, I had different phases too when I started rapping. Like I had a lyrical phase, kind of. Then I had like a wavy type of, then I had the street shit, then I had the struggle shit. Like, so I be having different shit going on when I do music. You will never just catch it being just one thing through the whole thing. Even with singing shit sometimes.
Right.
So it's like, you'll never know what you get from me. The hating on me, I was talking about I was singing. That was some singing shit. Go on my tape, like, Stuck in the Field 1 and 2. I got singing shit on there, a couple singing shit on there.
When you mean like singing, you mean
I ain't talking about like motherfucking Usher and then like that. It's like harmonizing like little shit. You feel
all
right.
Little
auto tune shit.
All right. Okay. So all right. Well, I'm definitely gonna wrap the interview up. I feel like we've gotten really in depth in your life. I feel like your supporters will know a side of you that they've never knew before. But before we do that, I want you to say like what you have out, what you have coming out, what you plan on dropping, and then you can give like a message to your supporters out there, like just like some free game. Tell them like something good. Yeah,
I mean right now y'all can go that right now. So go fuck with that. I got some new shit I'm working on right now with a whole nother project. I ain't got no name for it or nothing like that, but just make sure y'all tuning in on my social medias at YID the Movie. And with free game, I can really just get somebody like keep going. If you're doing this music shit, like especially if you're doing it independent, you ain't got nobody behind you. Just keep going. The shit might get hard, but it'll work out for you if you just stay consistent and keep going with that shit. Don't trust no niggas, you feel me? Study yourself. Fuck with genuine people, you feel me? And just keep going.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Do you have any shout outs you want to give? You got any other things coming up? Clothing, like anything else you want to let your supporters know?
I got streetwear and shit that I'm doing right now too, called Mirror Clothing, named after my son. I got a few shirts and shit out right now on my website called AmirClothingMens.com. And that's pretty much it.
Your son's name is Amir.
Yeah, my son's name is Amir.
Yeah, my niece's name is Amira.
That's
an Islamic name. Where'd you get Amir?
It mean king.
Okay, yeah, check you out. Yeah, her name's Amira.
That's awesome.
And I used to date a nigga back.
That,
You have to. Their pair names.
Sure.
Yeah, I used to date a nigga back in the day named Amir. Back in the day. Shout out to you, Amir. But yeah, my niece's name is Amira. It's Arabic.
Yeah, but shout out to you though for fucking with me with this interview, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you were able to fit me in your schedule with you coming down here and shit to record. Because I know how it is when you come into a different city to do music and you're a rapper. I know niggas never want to do interviews. Mm-hmm. But luckily niggas do fuck with me though.
Nah, for
so,
sure.
I do appreciate that though.
Yeah.
Is there any shout outs you want to give to anybody else or
shout out to everybody who fuck with me and been supporting this shit since day one. Long live TD, long live Tully, long live Kane. Shout out everybody that's been fucking with me, like I say. I appreciate it. That's really it.
All right. And thank you guys so much for subscribing and following me and running my mixtape. Free World Order, the mixtape is officially out on all DSPs. So make sure y'all keep streaming that. He definitely going to be on volume 2. He was supposed to be on volume 1.
Make sure y'all look out for me.
But make sure you guys tap in. Make sure you guys... Oh, and I'm going to put all the links for your shit in the bio. So you guys can go in the bio and click his links and you can find his YouTube and his music. So, yeah, thank you guys for fucking with me.
For sure.